I am a lecturer at ERCI, and I'm also a in-house counselor for the staff and for the students. So we do have a couple of initiatives. We just started also the counselling center, and we will have a safe space that we're trying to create for people to be there, to perhaps go into counselling sessions, things like that.
Oh, okay.
Students don't just come here to study, they also come here to make friends. They come here with a lot of times alone, right? And a lot of the students, the families may not always be able to help them the way they want to be helped. So this center will aim to help students with anything. It could be problems, it could be just finding solutions. Sometimes it's also just to be heard. And I think this will apply the same for the staff as well. I think we all know these days mental health is the buzzword as well. Everybody wants to get on board so that they know that they can be the best versions of themselves. Yeah, of course we don't have a limit to what kind of topics they want to go into.
Okay.
And of course for very specialized topics such as, for example, certain maybe let's say disorders that people require medication on, we of course want to provide them with resources, maybe a directory of centers that they can go to. Maybe also we can help them in the initial part, because we're all the front line, right? So sometimes people come in and then they have issues that we thought were very surface, and then when you go deeper into that, you realize that they do need a couple of interventions or solutions.
Oh.
We are very lucky that the ERCI management, they are very supportive of this initiative. So this means when we talk about confidentiality, the management knows we will know how to protect the records. And that means they also understand what confidentiality means. So in this sense, of course, we don't, just because somebody comes in for a session and then straight away we notify HR, we don't do that kind of thing. So everything is kept confidential unless there is a need for us to, let's say for example, somebody is trying to harm themselves or harm other people. Then in those extreme cases, we may have to get more people to help. So besides providing one-to-one sessions, sometimes we do have group sessions. This can be useful when, let's say for example, sometimes students, they are always doing project work. Sometimes they cannot get along with a friend, or maybe they and their friend fell out and they want to repair that relationship, or they want to regain back that friendship. So we could help them in a group setting to be able to talk about their feelings, talk about maybe their grievances in a safe space, but at the same time help them to achieve their goal, which is a lot of times they just want to be friends again. Can be the same for staff as well. And of course we need psychoeducation. We always need to maybe update everybody what's the latest in mental health. So with that we have training workshops, so all the staff can learn, for example, psychological first aid. They can also learn to better their skills in helping the students and also one another. I guess after, I wouldn't say after, maybe now still in COVID period, right? A lot of us are trying to get back to the normalcy. So, but students or staff, we have been through last year where a lot of us maybe had certain things that we are still working on, and perhaps having this kind of initiative, we can learn to, let's say, de-stress. We can also learn how to cope with, now there's a hybrid style. Sometimes we're in the office, sometimes we're not in the office. Then working from home, some people may not be able to use it very well. Some people can, but we always want to put it out to everybody. No matter what it is that you're facing, there's always hope, there's always possible solutions.